sea hair. It's seaweed. It's called punori.
It's all over the place.
Like that.
Yep.
Pass it in your basket.
Already got some in mine. Hopefully you can see that. I cannot see my camera. And then the big wave. Ooh, that was a big one. Ooh, another big wave coming. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh yeah! They're all over the place. Ooh, that's a big one. Still picking seaweed. I picked a little bit more too. Got more in here. It's hard to tell. I got a lot. What do you got?
A rock.
Jillian got us some combos, some actual seaweed from the sea. That's nice to know.
This is seaweed too.
Well, I know, but actual like what people like.
Seaweed, that's seaweed.
The green stuff. Anyway, it's very pretty and it's very rocky. You gonna keep the rock?
That's a fine rock. 9 out of 10 rocks. Okay.
Next time we go on that trail, you need to have you measure all the rocks on your scale.
It's a fine rock. Looks fake, right? But it's just the ocean.
Love our friend on the rock. He's watching us.
We know you're filming it.
Yeah. So pretty. Look at that wave. You just hanging. Are you getting more? He's getting more. Ooh, yes. Woo! That's nice. I can feel the cold water through my boot. Ooh, that's a big wave. I forgot it's splashing over that rock over there. Or that tsunami barrier over there.
To have seaweed with every meal from now on. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Got his full bag. Got my full bag.
A lot of soup.
Woo. So good at play. That's where we were a minute ago. So we made it home. We got our seaweed. This is all mine. And this big white bowl we have, it is completely full. Put it in another plastic bag and stick it in our fridge.
Full out seaweed.
Yeah. And we still have this one. We're gonna use some of it tonight for dinner. I'll do a video on that too. But yeah, we're gonna be eating seaweed for a long time. Alright, got Kate's bag. That's all that little seaweed we have in this bag. And then we got Kombu, which most people picture seaweed. a little bit in here. I'm rinsing that out. We'll be putting some of this in a container. We'll be eating it tonight, some of it tonight, and then I'll put another container with that stuff. Back here. And the laundry's done. Yay. See, they're clean. Do you want to show them the root?
Sure. So this is Kombu Seaweed. They don't actually have roots in what we would call in plants because they don't go under the ground for water because, you know, they're underwater. They don't need that. But this is what you call maybe like an anchor or something. The kombu will attach itself to like a rock or some coral or something so that it doesn't float away, and then it can just sit there and stream in the water. You can see some of them are pretty long. This one's pretty short. You can see it got cut off at some point. But we got some of these in here that are
I can smell it.
taller than I am.
Yeah.
And so yes, it's got a very strong seaweedy smell, which used to be kind of off-putting to me. I now actually kind of like it, but it'll be really nice.
This is baby kombu.
Yes, this is baby kombu. So this stuff right here is way too young to make stock with. For those of you who don't know, in Japan, dashi stock is used in just about everything, and one of the most common ingredients is kombu seaweed, this stuff right here. But you've got to wait till it gets much older. It'll get a lot thicker and a lot whiter, and then you can dry it, and it's got kind of this meatiness to it. You can make a stock out of it. There's a lot of umami flavor going on.
We actually have some in the cabinet in the jar.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
they're in pieces because, well, they can't fit in the jar. So
here we have some of the
take some.
finished. Oh, my hands are wet, so I'm not.
I can grab one. Not perfect. There was a good one here I was trying to get. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So we got this one. So if you let it soak in water for about 30 minutes, it'll get a little bit bigger and like thicker and slimier. Like if you grabbed it out of the ocean. So that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in them.
Yeah.
But these, we were told by the people that were helping us, are too young to make stock with. But you can chop them up and simmer them in some soy sauce and things like that, make a little seaweed salad. So that's probably what we're going to do with them, or we might put them in some miso soup. There's a lot of things we can do with them.
And then that is all clean. We just got done rinsing out all of them out, so. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, they do feel weird. We've been wearing gloves and stuff, taking them out of it, so we haven't really got to touch them.
So yeah, I will try to remember to do a video of us cooking some tonight.
And in the meantime, we're going to be putting this kombu in this container. You can get a look at what we got going on here. That's that seaweedy goodness.
Our neighbor Jillian, if you've seen them in some of the videos, they got twice as much of the stuff than we did. Actually, this is some of theirs that they grabbed.
Some of it I grabbed, but they definitely
grabbed
got
a lot more.
I actually really do like the smell. I used to not care for it, but now that's all that seaweedy flavor. Let's not waste any more of that. Full of minerals and vitamins and stuff. Very good for you. And we just pulled it straight out of the sea.
Yep. It's fun watching kids pulling all that stuff out.
It almost looks like boiled cabbage.
I know. They're like, ooh, yeah. They had fun. Like we had baskets strapped to our sides. I mean, as you can tell in the videos, and the kids just kept like the seaweed were stuck on rocks, and you just pull them off, and the kids were having a blast with it, and they filled their baskets up like all the way up, and some of them were even overflowing them. And they were a family with 2 kids that had 2 full baskets, including the parents. So they had a lot more than us.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Anyway.
Seaweed time.
Let's record. Now I said where we have it.
We are having funori tamago don. So funori is the seaweed picked earlier today. And then it's going to have eggs in it as well. And we have some dried mushrooms that I've reconstituted, some onions, some green onions, and yeah, then we have a little miso soup over here. I'm also tossing the seaweed. So, yeah, never had finoti before. That's not technically true. We did have finoti donuts this morning, but they cut up the finoti so fine you can't really taste it. So.
Yeah, it was still good though.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, donuts. How can you not like that? Oh, they changed color.
Did they?
Look at that.
They turned green. Oh, that's weird. I guess in the water they just turn green.
I think it's when they're exposed to the heat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just expected them to stay this kind of
Brown.
reddish brown color. Yeah, but apparently they turn green. Look at that.
That's cool.
Oh, the more you know.
More minutes than they're ready. Yeah, it's turning green. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's not fully immersed in the water like this one, so it's not turning green quite so quickly.
Yeah.
But that's alright. Man, that's surprising. I wasn't expecting a magic trick to happen in front of me.
I know.
Yeah, so this is kind of a variation of a common fast food here in Japan, Donburi. So you can get all kinds of different stuff, but Donburi is basically a bowl of rice that you can then add all kinds of toppings to. They got creative with them, but the common ones are like beef bowls, which will have really thinly sliced beef with onions that's been cooked in a sauce much like this one that's got dashi, soy sauce, meating, sugar, stuff in it. It's really nice. Very tasty. And they have oyakodon, parent and child bowl, a very unfortunately named one.
Chicken and egg bowl,
Chicken
which
and
is
egg.
my favorite.
It is delicious. I thought your favorite was katsudon with tonkatsu in the egg.
Either one is.
She just loves the eggy sauce, which
Yeah.
this one will be having as well. This one is vegetarian, except for the dashi, which does have some fish in it. But it's going to have all of these vegetables you see here, including the seaweed we picked today, the mushrooms, onions, yada yada yada, and then egg, which I guess you could argue isn't vegetarian. It depends. I know vegetarians that eat eggs, and I know some that don't, but you can argue in the comments.
It's all
Definitely turning green over here, but over here we got a bright green situation going.
So far, nobody or one person has watched most of our videos. So far. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit, of course, right?
I know, I'm just gonna video a little bit more. A little bit on the egg, right?
Yeah, we're waiting a little bit on the egg.
Okay. Alright, and then we'll see a picture when it's all in. Yay!
And here we have our seaweed and egg bowl, and Alicia trying it. Like it? That's good, isn't it? I already had some of mine. Let's see what else we have here. We've also got miso soup. We've got carrot, daikon radish, and seaweed in it. The same seaweed we picked. A little cabbage salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, and a sesame dressing. And then here we have some rice bran fermented pickles. We haven't tried them yet, but they look good.
Yeah, the mushrooms are really chewy.
Really chewy. Yeah, I was afraid they might be.
Other than that.
I should have soaked them longer, but the rest of it, yeah, that's the right consistency. For background, I tried to make donburi before that wasn't the same one, but it had the same kind of eggy, saucy stuff to it, and I way overdid it. So it was kind of dry, but it still tasted good. It just wasn't what we were going for. Today, this pretty much nailed it. This was really good. So going forward, I'll be excited to try this again.